Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Fabledom. We are still in the process of winding down this game. We don't have much left to do. In fact, I could potentially stop because I think I've gotten through to the end state, but I do want to get to the kingdom population milestone. I want to see how far we can get the Harvesters Guild up, and everything else is just kind of fluff. Nice to haves. Winning the contests for beauty and military, but fluff. So we've been working on adding some population. We're doing this using new homesteads. We put in a new condo last time. We still need one noble to fill up our living quarters. Yes, just one. And with resources, I'm kind of just, biding. I don't have any particular needs right now since I don't have to save up for a wedding or to build a castle or to throw a feast. So I've been just kind of resting on my laurels and letting the fablings eat whatever they want. Spirits of the forest. Woodcutters are reporting that one of them accidentally stepped on a fairy. The little thing was more afraid than harmed, but it seems to have awakened something in the forests from Fabling Spirit Mediums group. Don't worry, I'll send some help, spends 5 nobility, or I'm sure it's not that bad, adds the debuff Angered Woods. Oops, trees affected by a forester need 10 more days to grow, days remaining 30. I'm gonna spend the nobility and send the help. There are things that I wish we could have a little earlier in the game, like a consistent source of nobility. Right now, I have Fablings nobles staffing a ministry, and that ministry is generating nobility every few days. I didn't have that as I was coming all the way through this game, so nobility was a little harder to come by. I only got it by, doing the right thing in certain world events. So having a regular source of nobility would have been nice. But that's really just like a quality of life suggestion. How many unemployed do we have? 13, really? What? We do have an empty bakery and I can put someone in there. I'm leaving the blacksmith. I'm leaving a lot of these things empty for now because I don't need people on them. I may add another coal maker, but the coal makers look good, actually. I've got a ton of coal, more than I'm used to having. So kind of what I'm saying is, I don't know what to do with myself today. Vegetables look good as we're coming into the winter. Fish looks great. Bread is fine. Meat and pork fine. Grape juice, pretty good. We have 155 days of food. I know I need to add fablings, but with the 13 unemployed, like maybe I'll add in more farms? I don't really know what to do with them. We did just recently add one more lumber camp over here. And now we're doing pretty well on wood, so I don't need more lumber camps, I feel. Oh, and I do want to trade my tulips away. What do I want to trade for? I don't really know. I just don't need tulips. Traveling merchant. Princess Cassie, as a humble merchant, I stand ready to offer you the finest wares and delights in my possession. I will happily accept a fair trade of resources or your noble word. As always, I offer a special discount that simply cannot be beaten. Today's discount is 47%. He wants bread and he wants to give me vegetables. That's a lot of vegetables. But that's also almost all my bread. Or nobility. And I do have the nobility that I could spend. Yeah, you know what? Let's just really stockpile. Why not? You may have seen I've got a bajillion coffers just lying around. I don't need this one, really. They will go away on their own when they're emptied, but they're not likely to be emptied. I am considering growing in this direction because I've got 2 big stone deposits here and I can put quarries on them. But there's not really an easy way for the Fablings to get around if I put them all the way out here. They're going to need, you know, a lot. I'm going to have to really develop this area just for the Fablings. And I do also have a stone deposit back here that's mostly full and doing fine. It's just nice to have 2 of them going at the same time. I'm a little bit low on stone. I have bought up all of the territories on the map, so everything light touches is my kingdom now officially. I could add another pigsty, I think. Maybe not. I thought I had some pigs down here. I do. I don't. I may. I did move or put in another pigsty just recently, and that may have captured the last of the pigs. But we do get a world event sometimes that adds more. So it's possible I could add more pigs in the future if I want to. I don't think I need to. Military ranking. Gosh darn it. Princess Cassie, it's finally time to see which realm has the strongest army. What is this based on, you ask? Well, our extensive knowledge about each realm's military strength, of course. However, our sources will remain anonymous. Out of the 9 realms in this world, your military strength ranks in at number 3, impressive, from Fabling Rankers Guild. Receive 600 coin. Here's winter. We came into the winter really well prepared, due in part because of the amount of vegetables that we got from that coffer, but also because like we're doing really well on all of our food sources, and now you know we have enough pigsties and chicken coops will run through the winter. Fishing huts run through the winter, so even though the farms shut down, we're still generating a bunch of stuff. We also have quite a lot of grain that's still being produced into flour, that's still being produced into bread, so our Fablings will not go hungry, which was a real risk at the start of our playthrough. And I've been thinking a lot about quality of life, you know, since having played this game and being nearly done with it. I've been thinking a lot about like what would make it better. And not just quality of life, but like story improvements too. I think it just needs meat, you know? In the beginning of the game, we had some really cool Fable-related encounters. We found a glass slipper, we met the fluting fawn and Eric One-Eye. There were a couple of dwarves, but there weren't many of those, and they were kind of all condensed to the front of the game. And as we got further in, we stopped seeing all of that and started just seeing on repeat the Sinister Sisters, or whatever they're called, and the dragon. And especially once we defeated the witch, or paid her off, or whatever we did. We beat her curse. And she left. There's really not been much in the way of fable element to this. And I was seeing all this stuff in on Steam about the combat and having to defend your kingdom against all kinds of fables, and that just really didn't play out. You pretty much only get trolls, so it's a fun game, it's a cute game. I'll probably come back to it in the future, but it just needs more. And especially since I can like turn off the troll camps by deleting the Mystic Mine. I mean, I really could have a game that has no combat. The dragon doesn't attack you. It just gives a happiness debuff. The sisters don't attack you. They just give an upkeep debuff. I wonder what we have in the way of missions. The Dark Knight likes us quite a lot, given that I don't recall encountering him very much. He is the Lonely Hag. Danger low, duration 3 days, relationship effect slightly positive, reward 175 grain and 175 vegetables. Rumors of an old hag living in the woods casting curses on any who dare enter are circulating. Surely an exaggeration, but you could send some help to ease their minds. If I send 2 sword fighters, I have a 100% chance of success, so I will do that. And Winifred... That's a lot of bread. A friendly mock battle. Danger low. Duration 4 days. Relationship effect positive. Reward 420 stone, which we could actually use. Apparently some of Winifred's soldiers made fun of her after she failed at her grandmother's apple pie recipe. To punish them, she is insisting they engage in a mock battle with another kingdom. It's a mock battle. No one's going to get that hurt, right? So I probably need 4. Yep. And I'll send 2 sword fighters and 2 archers. I'm not going to do local baker's conspiracy just because the relationship effect is so negative. I mean, I'm rethinking what I said. Apparently a sorcerer blessed this kingdom with an abundant grain yield this year, and they are preparing by constructing several new bakeries. You could sneak in some bakers and steal some bread. They will eventually find out, yes, but all that yummy gluten will be yours. You know what? Why not? And you know what I also noticed is that even though I have all these resources, the homesteads are never filled. I don't know why that is. Mission completed the Lonely Hag. That was real fast, thanks to that. We have 1 ministry that reduces the time of off-world missions by a lot. Sword Fighters 2 survived, which is great, and received the 175 grain and 175 vegetables. That's nice. Soldiers in need. Oh, you know what? I'm going to postpone this. I'll come back to a minute. Okay, great. A friendly mock battle. Everyone survived. Danger low, chance of success 100%, received 420 stone. And the reason I postponed that is because I wanted to see if any of my sword fighters were lost, and none of them were. So I don't need this, but I'm going to read it to you anyway. We are looking for a worthy ruler to serve. We were hoping to enroll in your army, however we could use some coin to help us get started. We promise to give our life to protect the kingdom from hopeful newcomers. Of course, join us spends 200 coin or 10 nobility. In return, 2 sword fighters will join your realm. I'm afraid we can't help you, declines with no consequence, or let me think about it, postpones. The reason I am not taking this is that my barracks are full. You know what? Actually, they may not be. Let's try it. Perfect. Now are they all full? Yes, they are. And I am working on improving my military strength just so that I can win that damn contest. Now what? Now let's build some homes. That's a troll camp. And I've come to realize that I can just send Fergus. So I've been sending just Fergus. My prismatic liquid gets used a little bit here and there because my ballista will fire at the trolls. And that's okay. I don't need to send my military though, and that's the big thing. So let's put in a homestead, I suppose. Maybe we'll do a homestead and a condo. And is this one going to need access to a well? I don't know yet. Oh, the bread is done. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of bread. Everyone's back. Okay. That's so much bread. Where was that when I was getting married? Well, that's Fergus fighting the trolls. You can see my ballista shooting. Princess Cassie, thank you for your valiant efforts in defeating the trolls. Your bravery has made our land safer. As a token of gratitude, we offer resources gathered from our expeditions. Your courage inspires us in the ongoing battle. Accept these gifts with our sincerest thanks. From troll combatants. I'm just doing my duty, receives 3 nobility, or I'll accept your gift, receives 12 iron, 2 armaments, and 20 coal. I'm going to take that. I don't really feel like I need all that. The armaments are nice to have, though. I can train maybe an archer. Since I have all of these sword fighters, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 squads of sword fighters and 3 squads of archers. That homestead is done. There are the Sinister Sisters. Okay, it can reach a well. They're happy enough. They can reach they have an outhouse on property, the inn, a street theater, and the well. Wicked Sisters, it's called. Okay. Princess Cassie, your blissful expansion irks us, siblings scorned by fate. Your joy mocks our sorrow, hence we cast a shadow upon your kingdom, and upkeep increase to halt your progress. We shall take comfort in witnessing how your realm falters under this burden. The Wicked Witches' Sisters. Begone Witches spends 20 nobility or 1050 coin, or postpone. It says it has no effect, but that just, you know, it keeps the upkeep debuff going. So I'm going to spend the coin. They're getting greedy though. It gets more expensive pretty much every time. Okay. While we're doing that, let's also look at building another condo. There's not really a good place to go with a condo. If I build over here, I think I'm going to be too close to the iron quarry. Oh no, just barely making it. Nice. Where? This one may not be able to reach a town hall. It's going to need a grate, or town hall, well. I need to put some road in. And we can accept 3 peasants. In a minute, we'll be able to accept a 4th peasant once that archer's trained. And here they come with a bunch of stuff already. That temporarily helps with the number of unemployed, but we're about to build a bunch of townhouses, and we won't have the Fablings to staff them, so I'm gonna need to pivot my approach a little bit, and I think I am gonna put in some farms. I would really love to get another of the stone quarries up and running, but I also suddenly don't need one. Oh, Fergus, I gotta send you home, huh? For off-world missions, we have more. The best picnic spot for Ramon the Bard Prince, who doesn't truly love us, but he's getting there. Danger none. Duration 3 days. Relationship effect positive. This kingdom is reputed to be one of the most beautiful in the world. A few Fablings want to travel here and experience one of their most famous picnics. How many Fablings? 2. That's fine. And didn't we have something else? Maybe it expired. Oh no, it's over here. Oh, for the Tinker Princess, and it's negative. So we've done a lot of negative things to the Tinker Princess lately, so I'm not going to do that. Are they happy enough over here? Do they have access to the things they need? That's the town shop. Oh, they need a well. I thought maybe they might. But they like having access to the castle. I could probably put a whatchamacallit out here, an amenity of some kind. Put some beautifying buildings out here too. Giant pumpkin. Where did this come from? The best picnic spot was a success. And we received only a positive relationship effect with Ramon. And that's fine. The well's on its way. Let's put in an amenity for them. I don't think we have a circus yet. I want that. We'll get the Ferris wheel and the mall when we hit Kingdom. Oh no, we'll get the Ferris wheel after we build the circus tent, and then we'll get the mall when we hit Kingdom. What else do we get? Just those, I guess. Can we meet this requirement for the Harvest Guild? Not quite, no. We don't have the flour or the grain. So I do know what's next, and what's next is a grain farm. Do I want to put it here? Yeah, kind of. Two more squares. There. It's weird shaped, but it's gonna just be weird shaped. Stone magic. Princess Cassie, the more stone you mine, the less you have left. A common problem, but not without a solution. I have a way to restore some of your stone resources in the realm for a price. Are you interested? Yes, my stone is almost depleted. Spend 700 coin or 10 nobility to add 30% stone to all stone deposits. Decline or postpone. I'm going to say yes and spend the coin. I have the one stone quarry that I have left that's way over here. Was getting a little low, and I'm trying to keep that one in business. Even though I have these over here, I may never build my way over to these. We'll see. If I'm reaching for Kingdom, I've got to really start reaching. Can I move this? Yes, I want to move it to here. Okay, great. There's our circus tent. And that now means that we should be able to build... Wow, that made people pretty happy. A Ferris wheel. Where do I want that? It makes more sense to put it over here by the circus. But there's nothing out there to make happy. Do I want to put it all the way back here? You know what? Yes, why not? It's a weird place for it, but let's put it there. Oh, it's expensive. 200 iron, 100 planks, and 100 bricks. We have all that with no issue. But it's spendy. Polluted water. Princess Cassie, it's a disaster. We have found traces of some foreign substances in our water supplies. If we don't act quick, Fablings will start falling sick from the contaminated water. What do you want us to do? From Fabling Environmental Group. We must clean the water, spends 350 coin or 5 nobility to hire Fablings to clean the water, or I'm sure it's not that bad, ignore the problem risking several Fablings getting sick. I'm going to spend the nobility. Boy, they want so much grain. Can we see people milling about at the circus? No. It's making cute noises though. With some buildings, like the concert hall for instance, which is right over here, we can see Fablings working in there. And sometimes we can see Fablings attending, like especially the puppet shows. Oh, I need to trade my tulips away. Do you want 300 tulips? Because I'm going to give them to you, but then I'm also going to take stuff. How much grain can I get for 300 tulips? More than I thought I'd be able to take. Oops. 200, okay. Where am I? I am all turned around. There we go. Now do we meet the requirements? No, we still need a lot more flour. I'm not going to put in another windmill. We've got 2, but I will make sure that I only have 1 bakery staffed. There's the dragon. He can wait. I think I might have people on both my bakeries. Name. I have 3 bakeries? I don't have 3 bakeries! That's silly. I thought I only had 2. And a troll camp. Okay. We'll start with the dragon. Princess Cassie, the dragon is here. Needless to say, our Fablings are terrified of the massive creature. We suggest you give it what it wants so it leaves us in peace. Ballistas can fire at it, but it takes a lot for the creature to retreat. From the royal advisors. Attack. Ballistas, not cannons or mortars, can attack the dragon. Once the dragon loses enough health, it'll retreat. Give it what it wants, spend 700 coin, or postpones. I have been attacking. I'll attack. Why not? And that troll camp is where? You can see my prismatic liquid ticking down. That's from ballista shots. Oh, it's right up here, okay. I'm curious how Fergus will do if the ballista... First of all, the ballista's going to run out of shots, maybe before the dragon leaves. But I'm curious how Fergus will do if the ballista's not firing at the trolls. Okay, it got down to 1. He would have been fine. I've already read this, so I'm just gonna talk through the decision. 3 nobility or 41 fish, 2 armaments, and 35 flour. I'm going with this one. Did I accidentally take the nobility? I don't have a coffer to put down. Do I only have space for 3? Okay. Maybe I'll put in one more condo and a cafe for them. Where's my brain? And I said a cafe for them. And how's our Ferris wheel doing? It's kind of not. We're getting there, I guess. Traveling merchant's back, and he wants to trade grape juice for pork. I don't really feel like I need pork, so I'm gonna decline. How are our granaries? That's a messenger's guild, not a granary. This one's full. This one's also full. Maybe it's time to put in a 3rd granary. We do have storage just about everywhere. But I'll pop one in over here real quick. We've got lots of space over by this farm. It's been a bit since I've just admired the art in this game. I love the way the ice sparkles the snow. I think it's so pretty. I'm gonna hold on to this just in case one of our townhouses goes up on our condo. Ah, like that. I can only welcome 2. Our Ferris wheel's done. We'll go see that in a second. Are we gonna make it? I don't know that we will. We'll go ahead and welcome them. They need a grate. They need coal. And here's our Ferris wheel. Not moving. Maybe because it's winter? Oh, because no one's working on it. There we go. Pretty cute. I am reaching real far to get to 300 Fablinks today. More piggies. Princess Cassie, my childhood friend, can talk to the flying pigs in the realm. It's cute, but she ends up overdoing it and now has way too many pigs at home. Are you interested in some? They're so cute, spends coin or nobility to add a pig herd to the realm, can be used to create one more pigsty. No, sorry, I'm allergic. Declines or postpone. I'm going to spend the nobility and add the pigs to the realm. I don't know where they have gone, but they're somewhere in here now, and that means that I can add another pigsty if I want to. It's like having the option. Is that pig part of this sty? Yes, okay. It's like this pig is just clipping through the fence, and I don't know if it's a new pig or an old pig. Oh, there they are. Cute. I can welcome a bunch of people if I want to. And I will put in another vegetable farm just to be safe. We have one of every kind of farm, so I'm going to go pumpkins again because those are my favorite, and it turned out to not matter, really. Perfect. Since we're welcoming so many people, I just want to make sure we have our food bases covered. We may have enough now. No, we don't. We need a lot more grain. But we do have enough flour for the Harvesters Guild. And enough pork. Just grain we need. I'm going to take a look at world events and I might be able to trade for that. Simple-minded assistance. Hiring new staff. Abandoned stockpiles. Okay, we'll skip that, but we'll trade for some grain. Nope, trade. There we go. If I give her 500 coin, I'm assuming I can take all of her grain. Yes, and then have room left over for what? Flour? Can I take all of her flour? No. I'd take probably 50 of her flour. Oh no. That's not a great deal, but I'll take it. And that puts us over the edge for this. No, it doesn't? 498 flour, 508. Oh, a bunch of people came and took it. Here's someone performing at a street theater. There's an actual Fabling sitting and watching, unemployed, enjoying some free time. And with our pumpkin farm finished... Oh, I need to add homesteads. I have been adding too many condos. Let's let that guy go. There. Soldiers in need again. We're looking for a worthy ruler to serve. We were hoping to enroll in your army, however we could use some coin to help us get started. We promised to give our life to protect the kingdom. I don't know why I read it. Of course, join us. Spends coin or nobility to add 2 sword fighters. I'm going to decline just because I feel like I have enough sword fighters for now. We have a maximum of 297 homes for our Fablings. And I'd really like to add 1 more something just to push us over that edge. What do we need more? We need more of peasants. Is this too close? Yes, it is. Unless I want to just give them a little sliver of land back there. And that's fine. We can put it right here. There. Now we have exactly 300 homes. So we can have exactly 300 Fablings. But we do still need 1 noble. Like, that noble is counted in this. And we haven't gotten any quests, objectives to pick up a noble today. Troll camp. We'll send Fergus. They're like right on this quarry. I am, as always, going with gift. I'll just put it right there, I don't care. And I should have enough for the Harvesters Guild now. Perfect. Now they want 256 flour, 103 grape juice, and 200 eggs. So I will get that second chicken coop running. This one. And it looks like we're not quite going to make it to 300 for the day. We may. But I'm getting low on time to play. I didn't mean to rhyme. It's too much rhyming. And I'd need, 3 more rounds, 2 or 3 more rounds of visitors to get to 300. So, I'll save that for next time. I think we did pretty good work today, though. We've added a bunch of stuff. We increased our population by a lot. And I think we're ready for the next video to potentially even be our last video, depending on how high we can get our beauty up, how high we can get our military strength up, and what happens after we get to Kingdom and we add that mall. So I definitely, even if it's not our last video, we're definitely at the end or nearing the end of the series. So thank you for hanging out with me for the whole of it. It's been an interesting game, cute and fun, but like I said earlier, not without its faults. So, we'll see what's next. But I hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you very, very soon.